Good evening, everybody, and welcome again to the 14 Eagles Screen Share webinar. My name is Greg Phillips. I'll be your host. We hope everybody had a great week. We hope everybody is safe. Their families are safe. We hope if anybody does have this virus, they're getting better from it. That's probably why 14 Eagles is such a powerful platform, because we kind of knew that this kind of day was going to come, where we're going to really need each other to help each other out to get through the situation that we have now and things going forward in the future. So with that being said, we want you to invite your friends and family to come listen to what we're talking about here. We feel it's very, very important. We have a platform that's going to be very, very powerful, that's going to be able to help a lot of people. It doesn't cost a lot to get in. You're dealing with friends and family, and that's what we want people to understand. This is privately done, okay? So the person who invited you here cares a lot about you, and if anybody that you care about, you want to invite them to this call also. So with that being said, Bryant, you have the floor.
All right, great. Thank you, Greg. And welcome everybody to the Thursday night webinar call. My name is Brian Frazier. Real quick, I just want to go over an update on the 14 Eagles platform. I just want to announce that we want to make sure that whenever you receive a gift from your Cash App, to always to be mindful to acknowledge that you received a gift from your Cash App, and it's just a simple reply, and we normally use like a thumbs up, okay, but there's a couple of other emojis that you can use, but we usually use a thumbs up, but you can use whatever emoji that you want to use. That's to show that you received the gift from that individual that sent you a gift. And once you've done that, you want to, as soon as you possibly can, go log into your 14 Eagles back office, go into gift management, and click on confirm gift. And you want to go and confirm the gift of the individual that sent you a gift. Okay, you want to make sure that you do that. That's going to be very, very important that you do that, because whenever someone sends out a gift to the 3 people in the platform, they cannot get into their nest until they have been confirmed by all 3 people that they sent the gift to. And so we want to make sure that whenever you receive a gift, you do want to make a good practice of acknowledging that you received the gift from your Cash App, but also log in to the back office and of your 14 Eagles back office, and go into gift management, and be sure to click on confirm gift from the individual that you've received the gift from. It's going to be very important, because we don't want anybody to miss out on receiving any gifts that's coming to them. And so we want to make sure that we can get people into their nest as quickly as possible after they have sent the gift. Now, I do want to make this known. If you did receive a gift, or if you didn't receive a gift, but you're in the gifting queue as someone sending you a gift, all right, admin is instructed to, within 24 hours, if you have not confirm the person within 24 hours, you will automatically be confirmed. Okay, the person will automatically be confirmed. The admin will confirm for you, I should say. Okay, so we want to make sure that you go in and confirm to make sure that you've received the gift. All right, because we don't want to confirm anyone that did not receive a gift. All right, so be sure to go in and confirm if you did receive a gift. If you have not received a gift, please send us an email to let us know that you did not receive a gift, so we can get that rectified. All right, just want to bring that to everyone's attention. If you have not confirmed someone and you received a gift, an email will go out to you letting you know to confirm that person. If you have not confirmed the person that sent you the gift within 24 hours, then it will automatically be confirmed for you. All right. So we just wanted to let you know that ahead of time. All right. But other than that, I mean, everything is going great with the platform, and I'm very, very pleased at how well people have taken to the platform. And and so we want to try to keep that going, and we want to really build the community up as much as we possibly can. All right. So now I want to go ahead and get started because we got a lot of stuff that we want to try to get in. We got a special announcement at the end of the call, and so we want to make sure that we can get as much in on this call as we can. Let's do this. Now, for those of you that are new, 14 Eagles, here at 14 Eagles, we have a very unique platform. We're a gifting platform, and we encourage you, if you are new, to come to the 14 Eagles website, which is located at www.14eaglesden.com. All right. 14 Eagles is a very unique concept. Well, actually, the concept is not new, but what we do is a little different. Okay. And here at 14 Eagles, we're here to build a community, and so that's why I'll encourage you to go to our community website and go to the welcome to the community website, because on the welcome on the community website on the front page, if you scroll down and go to the welcome, what I have here on the screen, it will give you a perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about and who we are. All right. We're a little different than most platforms that's similar to ours in the way that we are here to build a community. Right? And so what I want to do is just briefly go over the welcome on our front page of the 14 Eagles community site to give you a perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about. And then we'll get into the rest of it. Now it says here, 14 Eagles is a platform that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. 14 Eagles has taken a concept that is actually thousands of years old, giving, sharing, and accepting, and merged it with modern-day technology to create a virtual community. A community that has developed its own economy of peer-to-peer giving and sharing, which provides economic stability to become self-sufficient and self-sustaining. The 14 Eagles community is a bridge used to move people from a debt-based system formed on selling, buying, and taking to a collaborative-based system formed on giving, sharing, and accepting. This virtual community creates a paradigm shift in consciousness that inspires people to work together and garners love and harmony on a whole new spiritual level. There's a universal law, that's God's law. Whatever you give out into the universe, you will get back in abundance. If you are someone that has a heart for giving and genuinely like helping people, then get with the individual who referred you to the 14 Eagles community and let them know you want to be a part of this growing movement to change the world into the place it was meant to be. To register for the 14 Eagles community is free, but to send and receive gifts through the platform, you will need to get a Cash App and OG Pay accounts. Get with the member that invited you to walk through that process. So as you see, it's a very short welcome, but it's very precise and very succinct about the perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about. We're here to build a community, a virtual community, a community where people can come together and help one another. You know, we go in the premise of giving, sharing, and accepting. That's what it's all about. You know, that's why we have a gifting platform where we can get into the mode of giving. Now, we know that people come to 14 Eagles for monetary help because we have a gifting platform, and we understand that. And it makes sense because, you know, money is a tool. It's a tool that we use to help with our economic lives, the system that we're in today. Well, and it's very, very needed, especially today, in today's economy, as we go through this economic or this coronavirus pandemic that we find ourselves in right now, that has got the whole world on lockdown. And so, and knowing that, we know that people are hurting for money because our whole system is geared upon money. That's what it's all geared upon. So, and money is very, very important in the system that we find ourselves in. But also, what's just as important that we feel is the information, education that you can get from 14 Eagles. And that's what we really pride ourselves on, is giving information that you otherwise would not get. Because, see, we have to understand the system that we live in, it has used information to steer and gear our minds in a direction that the system wants us to go in. Well, with 14 Eagles, we're trying to reverse that. We're trying to give you information to help you to gear your minds away from that system and into a new system, a system of collaboration with one another. That's what 14 Eagles is all about, because the system that we find ourselves in has put us in a situation to where it has given us a lifetime of debt and poverty. And so 14 Eagles, we're trying to change that mindset, and we're trying to uplift the consciousness of the people so the people can then come together and work together with one another to get themselves out of that system and into a new system of collaboration with one another. Because in doing that, then we can take back control of what we need to take control of in order to gear and steer our own lives in the right direction that we need to go in. And so that's getting the proper information. And as long as you get proper information, the right information, be aware of what's going on around you, then you can make a proper decision on how you want to go about leading your lives. And so any information that we give here in 14 Eagles, we encourage you to go and research it. Unlike, you know, the mainstream media, they just dictate what they think you should know. But here we give you information and we encourage you to go in and research for yourself so you can get a greater understanding of what's going on around you and how you should go about your day-to-day lives. So with our platform here, we have what is called a video row. And on video row, we encourage you to look at these videos on our video row. You know, you may agree, you may not agree with all of it, but we encourage you to still look at it and take heed to it and go and research these videos for yourself, because we feel like these videos and any information that we give out through 14 Eagles is going to help steer you in a direction to where you can uplift your mind and uplift your consciousness, because that's why we encourage you to go and research, because we want you to teach yourself so you can teach others about what's really going on in the world. And that's all part of being a community. To be a real community, that's when people comes together and we help each other, not just monetarily, but spiritually and education. That's what it's all about. It's each one teach one. And we all have something to bring to the table, and we all benefit from that. We're trying to get rid of separation. While the system that we live in is trying to separate us, here in 14 Eagles, we're trying to bring us together. And that's what it's all about. So we want you to take heed to that and understand what 14 Eagles is all about. We're not here just with just a gifting platform, but we want to build a virtual community, because we know if we build a community of people, the money will automatically come. All right? Because just face it, 14 Eagles, it's free. You don't have to pay 14 Eagles any fees. Okay? You don't have to come out of your pocket with 14 Eagles. All we want you to do is help someone else. Basically, and if you come here on our site and you go to the 14 Eagles video, we encourage you to watch the 14 Eagles presentation, the platform video. And if you watch the video, you will see all we want to do is for each person to help 3 other people. And all you're doing is helping them with $2. $2 to 3 people. That's it. $2 to 3 people will start the process. And then that puts you in position to receive up to 14 gifts as you enter into the system. And then you will cycle and continue on over and over and over again. Well, that's not a lot of money, $2. And a lot of times people look at $2 and say, I can't make no money with $2. Well, if you really, really understand, the money is not the issue. That's really not the issue. The issue are the people. We are the ones that make it happen. The people are the ones that make it happen, not the money. And see, if we learn to get our priorities in straight of what money really is and how it should be used, then that changes the way we think about money. All right? And seeing if we focus on the community and focus on the people, then that puts money in the right perspective. All right? So really, really take a look at the 14 Eagles video, the platform video, so you can see how the process works in the gifting platform. All right? And right here, you'll see the steps that you need to take in order to set up in the platform and start the gifting process and get through the gifting process so you can start receiving gifts. And if you follow these instructions right here, you should not have any problem at all. And if you do, then there's always help, okay? Because all you have to do is just contact admin, and we will help, get everything situated if anything goes wrong. But it's a very, very simple process, a simple platform to use. And once you get the hang of it, it doesn't take you long. Everything moves very, very smoothly. All right? 14 Eagles, we're trying to change the game. All right? And it's going to take time, and we understand that. But we need your help. We need everyone's help. Everyone needs to come together. And don't be afraid to go out and talk to people about 14 Eagles. Yes, people are going to come at you and they're going to say, oh, you're talking about that pyramid thing. Well, we've got the answer for that too. Okay? We have a YouTube channel at 14 Eagles Den. And if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll see different recordings of our webinars. And it explains about, the pyramid situation, why people say it's a pyramid. And so we give that explanation. And we encourage you to go and look at those videos so you can see what a pyramid really is. Okay? But what we're going to talk about today is the community. why we need to have a community and what's made up of the community. Um, One factor that we have in our community is the business community. You know, you can't have a community without businesses. And so we encourage businesses to come to our community. All right. Be involved in the 14 Eagles community. There's always uh, a business that we can all take part in. And we're not just talking about network marketing businesses. We're talking about all businesses, brick and mortar businesses. I don't care if it's a lawn service or a beauty shop, a barber shop. It doesn't matter. A clothing store, a convenience store. We encourage all businesses to come and get involved with 14 Eagles. Why? Because we're a community, just like in your real world communities. In our virtual community, we're a community as well. And see, we welcome all businesses. We don't want to have competition. We want to get rid of competition. We want to bring everybody into the fold because we need everybody. We need all businesses. And so if we bring the businesses into our umbrella in the 14 Eagles, then they can advertise their goods and services to the 14 Eagles community. All right? Because everybody needs to, buy clothes, get a haircut, go to a restaurant, buy items for their homes, whatever the case may be. If you have something that you can offer to the community, we encourage you to bring your business to the 14 Eagles community. And we have a way for you to get involved in the community with your business to advertise. Now, advertising is a lot of money in advertising. You look at the Super Bowl. That's one of the biggest advertising dollars there is, where people spend millions of dollars. Companies spend millions of dollars for 10 seconds, a 10-second ad during the Super Bowl. So, it takes a lot of money to advertise. But guess what? Here at 14 Eagles, you don't have to pay anything to advertise. Only thing that we encourage you to do to advertise on the 14 Eagles platform is to help build the community. That's all we want. That's all we want you to do is to help build the community. And so in helping us to build the community, now you create a twofold process for yourself. Because as you become involved with the 14 Eagles platform, now you get to receive gifts and contributions by being a part of the platform. And at the same time, you get to advertise your goods and services. But now as you help build the community and you help the community grow, now you even have more and more people coming into the community that may want to take part in your goods and services. Now that's a win-win for businesses, I believe. That's a win-win where you're receiving gifts and contributions and you're also selling your goods and services to the community. How can you lose? You're not paying for the advertisement. All you're doing is helping to build a community. It just makes sense to me. I don't know about you, but it just makes sense to me. And not only that, but for some businesses, not all, but for some, it's a possibility that you may receive more by way of gifts and contributions than you sell goods and services. Now that's a switch, isn't it? That's something different. So we encourage businesses to get involved. And as you see on our homepage, we have businesses that are advertising on our 14 Eagles community page. So you can see they're advertising, and we want your business to be advertised here on our site. And it's big and bold. Everybody can see it. Everybody can take a look at it. Okay, so we encourage businesses to get involved. Now, also with 14 Eagles, and I'm trying to get through this because we got a lot of stuff that we want to share with you tonight. But also, hold on a second. My computer's trying to act up here. But also, we partnered with a company called Fundme 24/7. Fundme 24/7 has taken the crowdfunding industry by storm. Okay, because of President Obama signing into law the Jobs Act, it made crowdfunding a viable solution for people. All right, and it was mostly for individuals that had products that they wanted to sell, or they had businesses that they wanted to build, or they had some type of invention that they had. But with the Jobs Act being signed, it also allows individuals like you and I to be able to raise funds through our own crowdfunding source. So if you have any type of project that you have, be it personal or business, you'll be able to raise funds to do that through Fundme 24/7. Powerful, powerful concept. Well, the reason why we've partnered with Fundme 24/7, because their philosophy is the same as 14 Eagles. They're there to help get rid of debt and to wipe out poverty. So if we're both going in the same direction, we might as well come together and work together, all right, to help as many people as we possibly can. So instead of just doing it with one platform, we can do it with two platforms at the same time in the same community. Make sense? See, we're not trying to compete against one another. We're trying to work together, okay? Work together. And it's all about giving and sharing. And so that's why you see on our website, our motto here is give from the heart, share the love, and accept your blessings. See? It's a whole different concept of what you see out in the real world economy, right? Where they try to sell you something, okay, and try to take something from you. No, it's a different concept here. And so by partnering with Fundme 24/7, it's almost like a double-barrel shotgun of giving and sharing and accepting. And then also with Fundme, they have another portion. Oh, and we encourage you to come and take a look at their video presentation of how that platform works, the Fundme 24/7 platform works. All right. Very, very lucrative platform. But not only do they have that, but they also have the Feed Me 24/7 platform, which is a feeder system for the Fundme 24/7 platform. And with that, they even teach you how crowdfunding works by giving away a free ebook. A free ebook. It's a powerful, powerful concept. So I really encourage you to take a look at that. Take a look at Fundme 24/7 and Feed Me 24/7, as well as 14 Eagles. And if you learn how to put these two platforms together and build your team, build a community using these two platforms, you can't go wrong. It's not like you have to put out a whole bunch of money. All right? The money is very minimal. It's the concept that you want to look at. It's the process, and what we have here is what you really want to look at. The money is really not an issue, because if we build the community, the money will automatically come, right? So that's what we want to talk about tonight. But now, before we go any further, this is what I want to do. 14 Eagles has established, some of the members in 14 Eagles has established a college project. We're trying to get rid of the college debt. And through this college debt program project, we're trying to help the kids that are going into college and coming out of college, and even those that are already out of college, to help get rid of student loan debt. We know that that is a problem in America, and probably just not in America, but all around the world, because education has become a business. It's a business, and it's a big business, and it's all on the backs of our children. It doesn't make any sense for any child to go get a higher education, get out of college, and before they even get their first job, they're straddled with debt. Okay? Understand that is not by mistake. Okay? That is not a coincidence. That is not a coincidence. That is by design. That is by design. And so what we want to do is we want to stop that trend. We want to stop that trend of debt. And so what I want to do real quick is I want to bring up Dwayne Ferguson, who was responsible, him and Carolyn McTush and Greg Phillips. They put together a project to help the college students get out of debt before they come out of college. That's the key. If we can help them to get out of debt before they get out of college, then they will be so much better off, so much better off. So what I want to do is bring up Dwayne so he can kind of go over that project. Dwayne, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
There you go. We can hear you loud and clear. As I bring up the college debt page, I want you to go ahead and just kind of go over it real briefly, real quick, and let the people know about the project.
Gladly. First of all, greetings, everybody. Hopefully you had a great week and safe week at the same time. Our video of the week consists of that information where it talked about the challenge that students are coming out of school and having excessive debt, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, Brian?
Yes, that did go out.
I challenge you all that are hearing my voice right now to go to our website. No, I'm sorry, not our website, but go to our Facebook page if you have Facebook. If not, you want to get a Facebook page, and go to the Attack Student Debt page. It's actually titled Nationwide Student Loan Debt-Free Project, or Attack College Debt Now. And when you get there, there's a video there. If you have not seen it or have not received it in your email, when you want to get signed up for that, Brian will go over that with you in terms of getting that set up so that you'll receive that. You don't want to miss this information, folks. There's too much we don't know that we need to know that can make a difference in tomorrow, today and tomorrow. So it's important that you stay up on that, and that's the type of information we're sending out. So don't miss that, please. Do yourself a favor and don't miss it. But go on that page and you'll see the video. It's at the top, and just watch that. It's amazing when I watch it now. And I already knew the information, but I'm watching it for the first time for this particular one, and it just amazes me that we and they have no clue. When you're 18 and a half years old or whatever, if you happen to be one of those real smarty ones and get out when you're 16 and a half, 17, and you're going to college, or even into your early 20s, have no clue of what awaits you when it comes to the financial part of going to college or going to school. Ask yourself, when you were 22, 23 years old coming out of school, and maybe you were one of the fortunate ones, but most of your friends could not afford an $80,000 or $150,000 car, or wouldn't buy it. And the reason they wouldn't buy it is because they can't afford it. It's too much money just to drive a car. Okay? Well, you're coming out of school and you got this debt here. Okay, you got your degree, wherever that leads you. But now you have to pay that thing off, and that's a lot of money. I mean, I thought it was a lot of money when I came out of school. This is nothing compared to what they have to deal with, and we have to protect that. Now, I don't know if you're getting the energy to that, but there's something severely wrong. It's actually pretty much, it's not. It's corrupt. It's a setup, and it shouldn't be. So we're trying to do our part to help each other, children, to not get caught up in that. We have a very, very unique platform to assist in that with very, very little out-of-pocket funds to do that. As much as it really is no more than $6, and just some cooperative involvement. It's just people work collectively and cooperatively with that low seed capital and grow the community, as Brian has said over and over, that will make a big difference. And this thing is magical in terms of what's going to happen. Now, we're devising a process and an approach on this that we're going to work on throughout the rest of this spring season and kick this off during the summer in preparation for September or August when the students go back to school. So we'll get you all in a loop of what we're planning to do once we get everything finalized. But this is the time that we want to start getting folks aware or letting them know what it is that we actually are doing in that arena and encourage them to get on board with it. Again, visit that page, Nationwide Student Loan Debt-Free Project, or Attack Student Debt Now Facebook page. Okay, look over that information, leave a comment. We're asking you all, we need some activity over there. Don't leave us out there hanging like that. This is for you and your folks' benefit. So to not take that time to do that. And if you've already been there and spent time and have left a comment, I appreciate that. Have you folks do the same thing. Invite other people to take a look at it. Say, look at this, give me your feedback on it. Give me your opinion. What do you think about that? Because the more of those individuals, the easier it is to make that transition so that when we kick this off, it's on and popping. And this is not, again, limited to student debt. This is any debt. We're just targeting that for right now because they're a close-knit community and they can get to one another a lot easier. That's just what they do. So we're going to leverage that to make that happen. So again, visit our page on our Facebook. Also, please leave a comment for those who have not seen the video on Facebook. On YouTube. Leave a comment. Hit submit. Was a subscription or subscribe to it. Do click the bell so you get notices anytime we get an update on that. You'll get that information. And let's maximize this. Okay, back to you, Brian.
All right, great job. And if you want to get involved in the Attack the College Debt project, just send us an email at controltower@14eaglesden.com. That's controltower@14eaglesden.com, or just come to the 14 Eagles community website and go to Contact Us tab, and you'll see the email address there. Okay? And send us an email letting us know that you want to get involved in the Attack College Debt project, and we'll get you hooked up with Dwayne and Carolyn, and they can get you going with this process because we got to help our kids. This makes no sense for them to be in debt before they even get their first job, or have their parents riddled with debt before their kids can even get their first job. That just makes no sense to me. So we want to try to change that if we possibly can. And, and it's going to take a group effort. It's going to take effort to do this. All right? It's not an overnight thing, but it's a long-term thing. And if it's something that we can get going and let it grow on its own merits, then there's no telling how far it will go and how many people it can help. All right? And that's what it's all about, right? Everybody helping each other. So now, with that being said, I always talk about the virtual community and about growing the community, and that, as long as we grow the community, the money will follow. Okay, well, some people probably saying, yeah, Brian, grow the community, but I need some money. I need money. Okay, my bills need to get paid. The utilities got to get paid. I got to put food on the table. Okay. Well, that's very understandable. And, and the concept of building a community and the money will follow, it's a great concept. But we know that people need money. So this is what I want to do, because I normally don't do this, but I want to show you some money. Okay. Now, first of all, whenever we're doing anything like this, we have to learn how to advertise. We have to learn how to get the word out. All right. Word of mouth is good, but we need to use technology to try to get the word out. And so one of the companies that we've partnered with as well is Acquisition Alliance. And Acquisition Alliance will allow you to be able to advertise or teach you how to advertise on the internet. Okay? How to get the word out about what you're doing, whether you have a business, whether it's 14 Eagles, Fundme, Feed Me, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, all right? And they have a unique way of doing that. And they're developing everything that you need to learn about business, okay, and what to do, and how to advertise. And so we encourage you to take a look at Acquisition Alliance. It's only $23 one time out of pocket to get involved with Acquisition Alliance. That's their subscription for their school. All right. It's a school of prosperity, and they're trying to teach you how to make money online. All right. And just by getting involved as a free member, you can get a free capture page. Okay, and I just wanted to show you one of the 14 Eagles capture page. You know, you take a capture page, and you can get as many capture pages as you want as a student in Acquisition Alliance. You get unlimited capture pages. But as a free member, you can get a capture page for whatever you need a capture page for. And you send that out. And it will help you to get your leads or whatever to get people to take a look at whatever you want to show them. All right? And it's going to help you and show you what to do and how to garner that. And once you learn the process of how to do that, now you become much more viable in what you're trying to do. Whether it be business, whether it be building your teams or whatever, building the community in 14 Eagles and Fundme 24/7, it's just going to help. It gives you valuable information on how to do that. Now, in doing that, okay, let's go back to Feed Me 24/7. If I can bring it up here. All right, there we go. Now, a lot of us are missing the boat on this. And, you know, and I know people need money, and, you know, because that's the tool that we use, and we want to make sure people are able to get that. And so what we encourage you to do is use Feed Me 24/7. Why do I say that? Because Feed Me 24/7 is going to help educate people about crowdfunding. Okay, because business is nothing but crowdfunding. Okay, getting a crowd of people to do or be involved in whatever you're doing. Crowdfunding. And so through Feed Me 24/7, they give away an ebook. You'll have an opportunity to give away a free ebook to people to explain to people about what it is to be able to raise funds through crowdfunding. And so with this ebook, it gives you an opportunity to learn about the sharing economy and how it can benefit you to become debt-free. Because that's what it's all about, is getting out of debt, right? It's going to teach you about cooperatives and how you can become a member owner of a cooperative. Because that's what Fundme 24/7 is. It's a cooperative. And it's going to teach you about crowdfunding and how to build a crowd. And it's going to also teach you about the different types of crowdfunding platforms that's out here and how to choose a crowdfunding platform. So it's going to get you on the right path as far as what you need to know and the mentality that you need to have in order to become debt-free through crowdfunding. All right, make sense? So now, what we say is this. If you get involved with Feed Me, Feed Me is a pod. What you do is you build a pod. And each person that comes in to your pod, they're going to pay $10 one time out of pocket. That's it. $10 one time out of pocket. That's all you have to do. And that gets you to enter into a pod, and you create your own pod. And as you invite others to do the same thing, to get their own Feed Me 24/7 site and feeder system, okay, they start inviting people, and they fill up their pod. And their pod consists of 6 people in a pod. And once you fill a pod, you will accumulate $30 in filling that pod. Now, when you do that, and you fill that pod with $30, because that means every $10 that goes in here, you will receive a contribution of $5. And so when you fill a pod of 6 people in a pod, that's $30. That goes into an e-wallet, and it automatically creates a Fundme 24/7 position, okay, in their silver position. All you did was start with $10. That's it. $10 one time out of pocket. It gets you $30, and you enter into a Fundme 24/7 platform automatically, because it's $30, $31 to get into the Fundme 24/7 platform. So now, by doing this, you get automatically go into the Fundme 24/7 platform in the silver position, and each person that is in your pod, when they fill their pod, they do the same thing, and guess what? That puts them in Fundme 24/7 in your success tier in Fundme 24/7, which now each person that comes from your pod into Fundme 24/7, now that's $12.50 that you receive. This is powerful stuff, y'all. See, understand the concept of building a community, and the money will follow. All right? $5 from $10. Once they fill a pod and go into Fundme, now you're collecting $12.50. Well, when you do that, you enter into Fundme 24/7, you get $12.50. When that tier is filled up with the same 6 people, now all of a sudden you start getting $25, and then $50, and then $100, and then $200 from every individual that comes through Fundme 24/7 from your pods. Now, I'm doing it in a short synopsis way. You go and look at the videos so you can get the full dynamic of the presentation, okay? Or go to the Fundme 24/7 webinars on Mondays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And you can go over the whole concept of Fundme 24/7. But if you really want to bring in some money, be it for personal issues or for business, this is how you want to do it. This is where the money is at, okay? And we've partnered with them to get that done. This is a powerful, powerful thing that I think people are leaving out, okay? And then see and understand, if you do this in conjunction with 14 Eagles, now you've really exponentially made the monetary gifts and contributions to grow, because now you're going to build your community or your teams. As you build the community, and the money will automatically follow. Automatically. That's why we always say that. The money will automatically follow. Now, as you get involved with 14 Eagles, we build nests. So you only, to start your nest, all you got to do is come in, give $2 to 3 people. There's no fees here, 14 Eagles. $2 to 3 people. Now that you've given $2 to 3 people, you've helped out 3 people. Now you put yourself in a position for 14 people to give you $2. And that starts your process. Now, that's 14 Eagles. You're receiving $2 per person. And Feed Me 24/7, you're receiving $5 from each person. And then taking you into Fundme 24/7, where you're receiving $12.50 from each person. And these are the same people. Build the community, and the money will follow. You follow me? Now watch this. Because see, even through 14 Eagles, we have different levels of gifts. and contributions. The first step is the $2 gift, right? The second step is the $7 gifts, $30 gift, $100, $200, $250. Build the community and the money will follow. That's over $6,000 that you can receive by cycling through each step in the gifting process. And every time you cycle through that, you're continuously recycling through each step simultaneously, and you're receiving these amounts of money. These are gifts. These are contributions. The same thing happens in Fundme 24/7. Gifts and contributions. And I'm not even going into the infinity plan. All right. If you really want to bring in funds to get out of debt and to wipe out poverty, build the community and the money will follow. Very simple process. We try to make it hard. Okay? We have to change the way that we think to make the process work for us. See, numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Now, think about this for a minute. If you went and got two people who could get two people, who could get two people, and you did that in, let's say, 14 days. If it took you 14 days, if you go and get two people, the next day those two people go get two people, the following day those people go get two people, and so on and so forth. How many people would you have? Okay, if everybody just kept it simple and went and got two people. Because, you know, if you really put your mind to it, you can go get two people. Trust me on that. You could go get two people with no problem. Because why? Money is not the issue. Anybody can do $6, $2 to three people. Anybody can do $10 one time out of pocket. Okay? Now, watch this. If everybody went and got two people in the next 14 days, and I mean all you did was just get two people and no more. You just got two. Those two people went and got two. Those four people went and got two, and so on and so forth. How many people would you have in just 2 weeks, 14 days? Think about that for a second. Okay? Because see, money doesn't lie. Money is going to give you the exact. Okay? Now, if everybody went and got two people for the next 14 days, you would end up with 32,766 people. Are you kidding me? And all you did was get two people. All anybody did was get two people. See, money is not the issue. The people are the issue. We have to change the way we think and uplift our consciousness. 32,000 people. Now, if 32,000 people came behind you in 14 Eagles just on the first step, the $2 level, okay, how much would that be? Just coming through the first step in 14 Eagles, 32,000 people, almost 33,000 people. All anybody did was get two. The only thing you came out of your pocket with was $6, $2 to three people. And 32,000 people are sending you a gift. That's $49,140 in 2 weeks. In just 2 weeks. Are you kidding me? See, if we keep this thing simple and just build the community, the money will follow, right? Now watch this. In Fundme 24/7, 32,000 people just came through Fundme 24/7, just in the silver level, the silver tier at $12.50, receiving $12.50. Okay, 32,000 people. That's $273,000. Imagine doing that in 2 weeks. That will blow your mind, wouldn't it? $273,000. So just with 14 Eagles and just a portion of Fundme 24/7, okay, that's a total of $322,000 in 2 weeks. Come on, y'all don't see this. You want to see the money? This is the money right here, okay. But guess what? This doesn't happen unless you build the community, right? And see and understand, 2 people who get 2 people who get 2 people, and you could do that in 2 weeks. That's compounding at its finest. All right. But now, let's keep it real. Everybody ain't going to do that, right? Because everybody's on their own agenda. Everybody goes at their own pace. Okay. For whatever reason, our mentality is not there to get 2 people, and those people go get 2 people. It's just not there. We understand that. Because, we have been conditioned in the system that we're already in. All right? We've been conditioned, so we understand. So, but here's the thing. It doesn't have to happen in 2 weeks. What if it took you 6 months? Would it be worth doing this? If it took 6 months, would it be worth it? In a little program called 14 Eagles and Fundme 24/7, would it be worth it? What if it took you a full year to get to this point? If it took you a full year, would it be worth it? See, that's what we have to look at. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. We understand that. Do you have the fortitude to keep it going, to not give up, to not quit? Because understand, the money is not the issue. $2 to 3 people, that's not an issue. $10 one time out of pocket, that's not an issue. So can we stick with this for a full? What if it took you 2 years to get this done? Would it be worth it? Okay? Because there's something, matter of fact, majority of the people in this country work 40 years and don't make this kind of money on a consistent basis. You follow what I'm saying? Build a community and the money will follow. It's a powerful, powerful thing. We just have to mentally get prepared to do this. All right? We have to change the way we think and uplift our consciousness. All right. So now, while we're running out of time here, we have a special announcement that we want to make tonight. We have a special announcement, and what we want to do is I want to bring Dwayne back up. Dwayne, can you open back up real quick?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and Dwayne has a special announcement that he wants to make. And go ahead, Dwayne, you got the floor real quick.
Okay, great. We announced last week that we're going to start having more of an expose of our members who have a home-based business or business, period, that's advertising in our community page. And we're going to start doing the drawing once a week. Tonight will be the first night we're going to do the drawing. We're going to draw that individual's name, and if that individual's present, they must be present. They make their claim. Once that happens, next week, sometime during the call, we'll have them do what we call spill your juice. Okay, so they got the juice. Now next week they're going to spill it, so we get a chance to hear what it is that they actually have to offer. And we give them about 2 minutes to get to talk about their business, but we're also going to post the information up on our Facebook page, on our 14 Eagles Den Facebook page. So that will be up there the whole week, and then they can actually put up a blog about it. They have video information, of course, the website. All that information is on there. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to announce in our drawing here, and our winner on the drawing for Who's Got the Juice Home-Based Business of the Week, Weta Shears. Weta, are you there?
Weta Shears, come on down. Weta, are you here?
Weta.
Just if you're here, Weta, just hit the mic on your computer and speak up. Rita Shears. Rita Shears,
Okay.
going once,
Rita
going
Shears,
twice.
going
If you're
twice.
on your phone, hit *6 if you're on the phone. Going once.
If that's not
Going
working,
twice.
then hit the chat icon at the top and text us to let us know you're there.
Come on, Rita, you got to be here.
Come on, Rita. We don't want to put the back. We
Come
don't
on,
want
Rita.
to bypass you now. Okay, going once. Going twice. Third time rounding third, coming home. And she's back inside
Okay.
for the next drawing. Okay, not a problem. Okay.
Maybe the next time, Rita.
Yep, next time. All right, we're going back in here. And we got Venus Bradford. Venus, are you here?
Venus Bradford. Come on down.
Venus has 2 ads. Venus, are you there?
Uh-oh. We striking out tonight, Dwayne.
Man, look, folks, y'all not taking this serious.
Maybe they got busy. We don't know.
Hey, well, maybe business is working, hopping and popping. For their sake, let's hope that's the case. Okay, going once.
Going once. Venus, are you there? Come on, Venus. No.
Going 3, and we're just assuming that she is not here.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It goes back in. Okay, this will be our last attempt. We're going to do 3 strikes shot. After that, we move on. Okay, so last but not least, our last drawing. Ronnie Harris. Ronnie, are you there?
We got Ronnie Harris. Is Ronnie here?
If you insist.
There he is. We got one.
There is a guy.
Great. And it couldn't happen to a better brother, too.
Man, you've been so dedicated. I'm happy for you.
Good evening, guys. Thank you very much. I better last than never, right?
Great.
You saved the contest. I'm like, okay, we got to go get some other folks because these other folks are just like, I don't know here. Well, congratulations. We will be posting your information up regarding your posted business that you do have currently on the website, and you will get to expound on that. Basically, it's going to be your web page. And so you'll get to do a blog. We encourage you to do so. Of course, videos and information in there. You just get to decorate that section of the page all you would like. And we ask that you come prepared. Next week, you'll have 2 minutes to spill your juice. And share what it is. Give the best part about it. And we'll, give a couple minutes for a question and answer if people have some questions, and or just a way in which they can contact you, depending on how things are running in terms of time. But we do want to give you 2 minutes to have that platform. Fair enough?
Absolutely fair enough, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. God bless
all right.
you. Thank you.
All right, Ron.
Thanks for being there.
All right.
You're quite welcome.
Beautiful. All right. So there you go. So
all right,
next week.
Yep, next week Ronnie's
we'll pick some money. He's going to do his little spiel on his business. Right?
It's not a little spill's a big spill. We're going to spill his juice. He's of the week. He's crowned.
All right.
So we want to utilize that. So we don't want to keep you guys much longer. So I'm going to hand this back over to Brian.
All right. Thanks, Dwayne. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And before we go any further, real quick, just picking a name out of the hat here, Eric Crenshaw. Eric Crenshaw. Can you open up? Are you able to open your mic?
Yeah, I'm available.
Hey, Eric, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Good. Hey, listen, real quick. I'm not gonna hold you. Do you have a Cash App?
I do have a Cash App.
You have a Cash App. Okay, great. This is what we want you to do. If you see the screen here, we have our email address is controltower@14eaglesden.com. What I want you to do is I want you to send an email to controltower@14eaglesden.com, and in the subject, I want you to put webinar gift. That's webinar gift. And what we want you to do in the email, we want you to put your name and your Cash App ID in the email. And 14 Eagles wants to send you a gift because you came to the call tonight. You could have been anywhere else tonight, but you happened to come to the call tonight. And we want to thank you for coming to the call and being a part of 14 Eagles. And that's how we want to appreciate you. We want to bless you so you can go out and bless somebody else. Is that fair?
That's fair. I definitely will be doing that. I appreciate you.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you, man.
I was able to make it. Thank you.
All right. Great. Excellent. All right. So there you have it. So now this was a good night, man. Good night. We got businesses advertising and getting ready to spill the juice, and we got people getting gifts on the call. Okay, this is great. This is great. So without further ado, I want to bring up our fearless leader, Greg Phillips, to close us out for the night. Greg, you open, Greg?
Yes, I'm open. Everybody can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much, everybody. First of all, I want to thank Dwayne for being on the call and getting this contest started. I think this is going to be a great thing. And just talking a little about home-based businesses and brick and mortar businesses, what's going on in the world today. And as Brian was saying, he was showing the business part of what we're trying to do. A lot of businesses are closed right now, and it's not their fault or anything like that there. But imagine your friends and family who have barbershops or beauty parlors, what kind of business it may be, a home-based business, and they can't do anything right now because they don't have any people coming in. But being part of 14 Eagles with a one-time fee of basically $16, where you can advertise your business to all your clientele. And right now, the way the situation is, as Brian said, just imagine if you was receiving more money from the gifts and the contributions from 14 Eagles and Fundme 24/7. You wouldn't be, you'd be very comfortable with this thing going on, because not only are you helping yourself, but you're helping your friends and your family, and you're spreading the community and you're helping it grow. I think personally, you can't get much better than that. When you're talking about giving from your heart, sharing your love, and accepting your blessings, that's what this platform is going to do for you. And, unfortunately, we don't know what's going to happen in the winter. This may happen again. So this is the time. If you have a business, talk to your friends and family. Let them know what we're trying to do. They don't have to join. All we want to do is put the information in front of them so they can decide for themselves if this makes sense to them. That's all we're trying to do. We're not going to hit nobody over the head. We're not trying to force anybody to do anything they don't want to do. But this is just an opportunity to look at a situation that is happening now that may happen again in the future, and we have the opportunity to get ahead of it. Okay, so that's all I want to say. Just think about that. You have the opportunity to get ahead of this here and be able to help your friends and family at the same time. Can't beat it.
All right,
hey,
fantastic.
Hey, Greg, Brian?
Yes.
Hey, I meant to make an announcement. We started last week. We were doing a 10-day special for those who actually have a home-based business to get your ads in so that you'll be eligible for the drawing. Right now, we have an incentive. You have 90 days that you're actually going to have your business on the website. From this point on, we run that for 10 days. It ends midnight Sunday Eastern. Well, Sunday Eastern, because I'll be in bed. So we're going to run it for 10 days out. We started last week, and get it in. So if you got any questions about that, just hit us up on either on the Facebook page or at Control Tower.
All right, fantastic. So with that, let's